Okay, so welcome, Tommy, to I think this is like episode 6 or maybe 7 of the Yact podcast. Tommy, Lynn, do you want to introduce yourself or do you want me
You can.
to? Okay, Tommy Lynn, keep an eye out for this name because it's going to come up a lot in the future. But you're one of the fastest rising cubers in the country. I think you're like NR 39 for average,
Yeah,
something like that.
something like that. Yeah, I don't
And
really.
do you not
I'm
track it? Do
actually
you
check.
not? Yeah, I
I
have your page open.
yes, I am 39. Wait, where's the thing? Okay.
And
Uh,
you're 41st for single as well.
okay. I there we go. Yes.
So you don't care about your national ranking.
No, I didn't know it, so I looked at it. Yeah, yeah.
I think mine is like 300th or something. No, I'm 500th and 507th for average and 380th for single. So big gap. And you've been cubing for a lot less time than I have. You've been cubing for like a year and a couple of months. So
Yeah, basically, I think.
you
Yeah,
started January last year, right?
yeah.
Why? What made you? Where did you learn it from? What gave you the idea to learn to cube?
I mean, I actually looked at the Guinness Book of World Records, I think. Yeah, and then there was like a cubing page there, and then I was like playing around with like 2x2, I think, and then like my dad came along and like showed me something, and I was like impressed, and then I was like, um, then I like solved it. Yeah.
And you got your dad into it a little bit as well, right?
Well, he solved like the whole cube like without learning from YouTube or anything like that. He just solved it like by like doing stuff on it once, like a few years before that. And then he, yeah, so kind of like cube together, and then like I just got better than him, and then he kind of, yeah. So, you might be sad about that, but I don't know.
I never managed to figure it out without a tutorial. I could figure out like the cross and F2L, but for last layer I had to have help. So I think it's really
Yeah.
impressive to figure out completely alone. And how old were you when you learned how to do it?
I was 9.
You're 10 now.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was January, and you went to your first comp. I think it says it was June, Stevenage
Yeah, it
June.
was Stevenage Junior.
I think we may have met there.
I first tried the smart cubes in like
September.
September. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Stevenage June, you got like 15 average in the first round and
Yeah.
14.5 single, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
by September you got a sub 10 average for the first time in the finals.
Yeah, I did.
So literally just within about like 9 months you were sub 10 basically.
Yeah, I think so.
Then the next time I saw you, because I only went to Stevenage, but you go to a lot of comps. The next time I saw you, you got a sub 9 average in the
Oh
finals.
yeah. And
Stevenage,
you judged
October.
my yes, and you judged my 665.
Oh
So
yeah.
my first sub 8 was the 665. Yeah. So that was nice. I got PR average every round.
Yeah, you were on
So
fire that comp. Like 957, 925, 876.
Yeah, yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
What felt better, getting the first sub 10 average, or the first sub 9, or the first sub 8?
I mean, sub 10 was nice. Because I was like, I wasn't really ready for sub 10. Because I I got two counting tens and eight, so I was like, oh yeah, it's sub 10. But that
Yeah, it
was like
feels sub
very
10.
unexpected. I like didn't think I would like have a sub 10 that com because I just wasn't like ready for sub 10. But then next competition, which was 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that, in Corby, I was averaging sub 10 then, so that was like nice improvement.
So in 3 weeks, you went from not averaging sub 10 to averaging sub 10.
Yeah, I think so.
That's very fun. So what were you averaging when you
Yeah,
got your first sub 10 average? Were you averaging like low 10?
I was averaging mid 10, I would say. And then my next competition, I was averaging high to mid 9.
What changed? Like, did your turning get faster? Did your planning get better? Did
Um,
you learn more algs?
I don't really know. It's like got better, but I don't know how. I was also being coached by Luke. Maybe that helped.
Luke Reiser, when did that start?
Yes, that started in like late August. No, somewhere around there, I think.
Okay, so Corby, you got another sub 10 average.
Yeah, I
In
got
you got
two.
two, right? Yeah.
Yes, and my second round was quite horrible. Uh,
Yeah, it's an 11. Oh wow, okay. There's a 14 in. Was it like nerves or?
I don't know. It was just I think I was like too relaxed because I was like I knew I would get into finals. So and that's like the first time that like I knew I would get into finals. So I was like too relaxed. Okay.
Okay, so most people worry about being too nervous, but you worry about being too relaxed and not taking it seriously enough and not like being on the gas.
Um. Yeah. Yeah. It's like when I'm nervous, so I do well. Um. I I think like yeah, you can concentrate more when you're nervous, like in competition. You're like you're so concentrated, you get like better times. Yeah.
Interesting. When I get nervous, I just have a hard time with like look ahead and planning and turning.
Uh yeah, that's happened in Stevenage March where I didn't make semis. And
But you
um
got PR average in the round before that, so
yes, yeah. But then I went I was solving like 5 sevens before and then my first one was an 11 and I was like I don't know what happened. It was just all bad after that.
so when you go to a comp, like, is your goal to PR every round, or like what do you want to happen? What
No,
do you try to make happen?
I want to have one PR.
One
If it's
PR,
a
okay.
competition where I have like a podium chance, then I'd think no, I don't have to have a PR. Just like try and get the podium, which happened last comp in Bristol. I was like, yeah, I could podium, but um, I didn't. I put like I was like I can podium, but it's not like because if you say it's gonna be I'm gonna podium this comp, you're gonna be nervous of not podiuming. So if you say like yeah maybe I don't know may happen may not and it happened so I think that's good. Also I had a race with Sandy before the S move cuber and well it was 2-2 in sets, and I had to win like a few more solves, and I was like really nervous before. I think that also helped because I was like really nervous before the round, and then in the round I was very nervous, but not as nervous as before. So I think that's good. Um,
And you almost podiumed a few times before, right? Like there were a few comps where you
yeah,
were like second
I
place, but in like second round, not in the finals.
yeah. So that was um Edinburgh. I kind of last solve I choked, so um I was seventh, and I could have been third if I had a better last solve. Um, and in Manchester, I was fourth. So yeah, in and then this competition, I was second first round, sixth in the second round, and then I like called my dad, and then he was going to the comp to like see the final, and I was like, oh no, this must be because like thinks I can podium, and then that like put nerves on, but I was fine. So yes, it was good.
Okay, so let's go back to when you got your sub 10 averages. And then you got a sub 9 average in Stevenage October, so like a month, like a month or two after Corby, I think.
Yeah, I think that was so after my first sub 10 average, I think there was a month afterwards.
Yeah,
A
a month,
month
yeah.
and what? Yeah, a month and 1 week.
So a few weeks after Corby, probably. Um,
Yeah, it was free. I think. Yeah.
were you so in those 3 weeks? Were you like averaging sub 9 or?
No, 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 no. So that was like um, it was unexpected, but like I was like, what am I doing? It's like too good, I'd say. I was like, I kind of didn't believe it, and then I was like, oh yes, sub 9. So um, it was better than I was averaging. So I took ages to beat it, and then
Yeah, I
when I
think
beat
it
it,
was.
I had
Oh, wait,
seven,
carry
eight,
on.
nine. So when I beat
Yeah,
8, 7, 6, I had 7, 8, 9.
so almost by a full second.
Yeah,
I think you got that same day you got like an 878 on the first round.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Um,
that was Stevenage January.
yes,
Yeah, so about like 3 months after um, October,
yeah.
after
It
your
felt like
yeah something.
it felt like ages though. Um, I was quite happy.
And at that point, like, what were you averaging at home when you got your 789?
Oh, I don't really remember. I think I was averaging low to mid eight. Actually, something like that probably because I kind of forgot.
And then you get a bunch of like mid, high, low, and mid eights averages after that,
Yeah.
and you get a 6.08 single in Manchester.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
So was that your second
Yeah.
six? Or?
So I think it was. Yeah, it was my second six. And like I had this lovely ZBLL, so um, it was
And your other six was a ZBLL as well, so you recognised and executed it.
yeah. I mean, my other six was this, but I mean, I knew it would be solved. Like I did pause before, so I still count it as a ZB.
How many ZBLLs do you know?
Oh, I learned some. I forgot some. But I don't really know. I know. Like estimate probably 30, 35, 40. Yeah. So I mean, not that many. But
Why did you learn those ones?
I learned like the ones that I found like easy. But
To
yeah,
recognize or to execute?
to recognize like yeah. So it was I learned them and then I like didn't keep for a day and then I forgotten them. Kind of sad.
How how many do you want to know? Do you want to learn full, or do you just want to know a couple?
I've gone kind of off it. I may like start after Nordics, which is in 2 weeks. No, less than that. It's in 1 weekend and a half, I think. Jacob and Rufus are also going, and Blue. So
That's
gonna be
gonna be a
fun.
fun comp.
Yeah. So yeah, we have. It's in Uppsala, where the world. It's in the same venue as the World Championships going to be held next year, and it's going to be nice. I think.
How many people are going to Nordics?
I can check. Well, I'll check. Um, yeah. So 364 people are going, and I'm
That's a decent show.
45th.
On the psych
Yeah,
sheet,
yeah, but yeah.
who are
Um,
the fastest people there?
so like the top three.
Yeah.
The top three all have sub 6 averages. They have this poor guy has like same average but worse single, and it's 598. So that's very sad. So Kim Roger
Harlson,
Harlden,
something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Then A.E. Della, Egdal, and
Oh, okay.
Emal Shlien, I think. I can't pronounce, but yeah.
Have you heard of the Egdal brothers?
Um, I've heard of Kim Roger Halston, but I haven't heard of like the rest. I've heard of, I mean, Rufus and Jacob, but um, I don't know anyone else. A-Day Cook, I think, is going.
I don't know who that is.
So he's a delegate. Um, yeah, but I don't really know the other people because they're all Swedish and Norway. So I I
I
only know
think
the UK.
Bo's going there. Do you know Bo for Sal?
No, I know the name, but I haven't. I don't know who he is.
He shows up in Stevenage a lot. He's the Pyraminx national record holder for Sweden.
Oh,
So yeah, I think he'll be defending his title probably. Okay, so I'm going to go back to your competition history. So we're at a sub 8 average. This is the beginning of this year, right? You're 789, and Stevenage
yeah,
March you get 782. I remember
yes.
I was there. I was judging for some of it.
Oh yeah, and and then I mean second round. Just, yeah, let's forget about that.
That was very sad. Yeah.
I didn't even have a sub 10 single. kind of funny actually. um,
Which
it's
is weird
like
because you rarely get a solve more than 10 seconds for the past couple of months.
yes, and I like I like didn't get like a full 10 average for like the last quite a lot of
Since
months. So
November, I
uh,
think. Oh no,
oh
since
yeah, but I
Wiltshire
mean at
winter.
home.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, wheelchairs. Yeah, but like at home, I got like with a 10 single and a 10 average, I got like none for the a lot of months. So I don't know how that happened, but it did.
Were you like excited about your PR in the first round and nervous in the second round?
I don't know what happened in the second round because I was solving well before the round, and then the round, and then I was solving like horrible. But um, yeah, I think my dad was trying to tell me in the round that I should calm down. Yeah, it looked. He was like, so um, yeah, um,
But then in crew, the first round, you get an 8.44 average.
okay, well, yeah, okay.
When you get like a mid 8, are you happy with that? Or are you like, oh, it could have been
But
sub
like
8? Yeah.
these days, like, nah. I mid eight. I don't really like mid eight. I was not happy with second round. Also, my hands were freezing because we went to the beach before, and then yeah, then I had to like go up, and I had like 10-15 minutes to warm up, and my hands were like freezing, so that wasn't good. I still got an 8.5 average though. So I guess for that, that's fine. If I have cold hands, but if there weren't any like excuses, I would not be happy with that anymore.
So what do you average at home now?
Um, I don't really know. So I've like no, it's quite like uneven. Um, so I got some PBs today actually. That was
Oh, wow,
nice.
okay. Singles or
Um,
averages?
average of 5, average 12, and average of 25. They're
What are
also
those
7.
PBs? Oh, wow, okay.
So at 25 is 692, average of 12, 643, and average of 5, 634. But I do not average that. Like also my average of 12 before was like 7.3, 7.2, 7.4, and then it's now 6.4. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but it was very good.
When you get a 6, is that like full step or is that like a little bit of
It's
luck
just
somewhere?
um good solving. That's like all. I mean, mostly
Yeah.
good F12 actually. If you have a bad last lay and a good F12, mostly it's a good solve, I would say. Um, because I think my last lays was like pretty bad because I can't even lock up, or I tend slower. But if I tend faster, which I should do apparently, then I lock up a lot. So yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, how I should.
Bef- Before your like solutions depended a lot on your TPS and they weren't very efficient, but like recently I've seen you solve and you're like planning further and you have like clever F2Ls. Do you think that's helping? Have you noticed that?
Yeah. So I sped up my turning now, and it's I have like faster TPS, and I still have like like efficient solutions. Not like really efficient, but still like better than it used to be. So I think I'm gonna, like, in the next few days, slow it down again and then wait and maybe like average like low 7, hopefully. Because I kind
How do
of
you practice? Like, do you on purpose do slow solves and then go back to doing fast? Or
I do slow souls, but it's not really when I just do them sometime. And I do some like um planning like 2 pairs. Yes, it's pretty fun. Um,
how
yeah,
long does
so
that
that's
take you to plan 2 pairs? Can you do it in 15
uh,
seconds or is it like
so
unlimited time?
no. So you solve cross first, and then you just do like 2 pairs
Okay.
without looking, and then you do another 2 pairs. Yeah, and then you just like fold the cube, and you do it again. Pretty fun. Um, it's also like sometimes it's easy, sometimes like with the pairs it's like challenging. So I find that pretty fun.
How um how often do you do that? Or like how long do you do that for?
How long? I don't really know, but I do it every day.
Every day, okay. And you think that's helped you with your look ahead and your efficiency?
Um, I think more like slowing your turning down, and this is just like helping me not pause as much. I guess, or like pause, but then pause in between. Like if you get no,
No, I don't know what you mean.
yeah, like I don't know. Doing like crossing 2 pairs and then pause and then 2 pairs, then like last layer. Um,
Okay, so you
yeah.
do one pause between 2 pairs instead of a pause everything. Is that what you mean?
Sometimes, but I don't really do it. So I try to like turn slower than I used to, but no pauses.
Is that you're getting coached by Dylan Miller? Is that under his recommendation, or is that something that you're trying yourself to
Um,
see if it helps?
yes, it is under his recommendations. Um, and yes, he's a nice guy. Um, I'm having a session on Friday, so I can tell him then that he should join Yact. Um,
That'd be
no,
awesome.
I will. Yeah, I hope he'll say yes. That'd be cool for
Maybe
you.
he can join the podcast too as well.
Yeah,
So, what
and
does he think about your solving then? What did he have to say in the sessions?
well, he used to think it was like bad. I think I was like rotating like way too much, but like now it's better. Yeah, he's um he's a good coach. So
When you record the solves you do during competitions, do you send those to him?
I thought of sending my 782 PR high PR average to him, where I podium, but we haven't done that yet. So we'll see if we will do that.
Maybe you can show him on Friday.
But yeah, but I don't know how. It's like yeah.
So, do you have any goals right now for like averages to get? You've podium just now, like a few days
Yes,
ago.
so I want to do like more podiums. This is cool. And I think I might podium a student each May if I'm going. I think I am going. I might like sign off like last minute because it's very because like it's Stockholm. So we're flying back 7:30 in the morning with BA. I I request that flight. It's on a A319, so it'll be cool. to fly in one again. I haven't flown on one for a few years, I think. And then and like a few A319s have like the old seats, which I like. So
What's special about them?
oh, they're old and they're comfy and they have like yeah,
You
that's
and Rufus both don't like the newer ones. You like the older trains and planes.
oh, I don't really know anything about trains, but
You're
planes,
the planes
yeah,
guy, I know.
yes, I prefer the older ones on BA, I'd say, because like other airlines, I think they've done better now. I mean, EasyJet has done something horrible, like on the news. I think it was not on the news somewhere. Like making ultra slimline seats, but more legroom. That's the old ones. They're comfier, I find, and it's cool. There's like BA put slimline seats into their 2019 A320neos, the first one they had, and then luckily they like changed some now. To like they're really cool. They're like red trimmed ones. So that if you get a chance to flaunt those, they're really nice. That's like a good new one, but I think the older ones are still better. I think that like airlines shouldn't put away the older ones. I think they should keep them. Maybe on like if they have like um a business class or something. On short haul, who wants to fly business? But who cares? I don't really get that concept, but I guess people do it. So maybe like having the old seats in economy and having the new ones in business.
Like
Um,
so, like when do you find out which kind of plane you're getting? Is it after you book it? They tell you it's
oh yeah, so
19 or
if you book it on Google Flights, I've been looking at flights recently because I want to fly. Yeah, I've been trying that out. My parents say no most of the time. It is very sad. I mean, I do get it, but um,
so on
sadly I
Google
can't fly it.
Flights?
Yes, so if you, okay, I've gone off, but if you go on there's like a arrow, and if you press on that, you see like the type of plane, and it says like, I don't know, A320 Neo, A320, A390. Yeah, so if you book a flight on BA and it says A319, you might be on like the old seats, or you might be on the other old seats, not as old, which are also nice. And then if it says A320 Neo, you might be on the red trim ones, which are really nice, or the slimline ones, which are, I mean, fine. And if it's the A321, they only have Neos. This is all from Heathrow, by the way. They also fly from Gatwick, but that's like kind of Eurofly, so I won't really talk about that. A320 Neo also has the same as A320 Neo, like red trimmed or similar. Yeah.
I will ask you when I book flights for Euros.
Oh yeah. So yeah. If yeah, oh yeah. It's Amsterdam, right?
Um,
So you fly.
what?
It's in Arnhem, right? And you go to
Yeah.
Amsterdam. Yeah, I wouldn't
I'm
fly.
considering going to Eindhoven as well. I'm not
Like
sure which one's
if you go
cheaper.
to if you fly KLM, I think you shouldn't book KLM because KLM said it will like cancel flights because of the war and like all of the fuel. So we're like avoiding that.
So what are
Um,
you taking instead?
we're taking BA. I don't know if we have booked it yet, but we're taking an A320 Neo. It's a midday flight, which I like. So like midday flights are like the best. It's like you have the good views as well.
You don't
So
have to wake up too early as well.
yeah, I mean, I like the early flights. Because then you wake up early and then you get on the plane. There's no like waiting around. Like, and then if you're on like a midday flight, like 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, you can sleep till 8:30. If it's at 2 o'clock, you can sleep till 9, which is nice and relaxed. Then just pack your bags and go off to the airport, and then check in and fly. So I
You've
like midday
flown to a
flights.
few comps so far, haven't you? Like,
Um,
was it Manchester?
Edinburgh, yeah, Manchester and Edinburgh. I
And you're
flew
flying
to.
to Nordics. Um,
Yeah,
and you pretty much just do like 3x3. So when you compete, you do 1 day. So you usually stay the night before, right? Have you ever like flown
yeah.
in the morning and competed like in the same
No,
day? Or okay, that'd be too much.
yeah, 2 flights a day. I mean, I would love that. My my parents, I don't think they would appreciate waking up early and just yeah, nah, they wouldn't allow that. So the night before is we take that one. And to Manchester, like the train was too expensive as well. So plane was less expensive um and maybe faster, I don't know. So
Interesting. How long are you staying for Nordics?
ah wait, I'll check like the schedule. Actually I know what we're doing. So we're flying up on the so I'm flying up on 4 o'clock. So I get taken from school early, yay. Um, and then we fly. Um, yeah, we fly to Stockholm. Then we get the train to Uppsala. It's we get there pretty late, but not that late. Just like 9:30, so it's not too bad. And then comp next day, and we'll have fun.
And it looks like they're doing 3x3 on Saturday and Sunday. So like first round is
Yes.
on Saturday. Okay, so that
Yeah,
makes sense.
I'll check it out. Um, okay. So the schedule, yeah. So we start off with 2x2 first round, then it goes to 3x3 first round. Then we have Lunch Nations Cup, which I wasn't meant to be in until they said UK wasn't allowed to compete in it. And then I think we're gonna go to the hotel and have some fun there, and come back to 100 first round. I'm gonna compete there.
So like 3x3 is your main event, and
Yes.
you sometimes do
I'm
like one-handed or like 2x2 if it's on the same day.
Yeah, yes, but I don't practice it at all. Like, I
You just turn
like
fast, so you do the.
last time I solved 2x2, I was like, oh no! Last time I solved this was Manchester in January. Um, but I still got a 3.7 average, even though I don't really know how to solve one. I just use like 3x3, how to solve one, just into a 2x2. So yeah, I'm surprised I'm even sub 4 at that, but I don't know.
You're
And then
like
100,
80th or something.
something like I got a 1.24 single, I believe, and that was just luck. I'm not actually good,
And
but
do you
in
practice
three by
anything
three,
else?
um, no, I I rarely practice one-handed. Like, my mom wants me to do it. I do it like one time a day sometimes. Yes. I know I could get good at that, but I'm too lazy to do it.
What about like 4x4 or anything like that? No?
Four
Mega
by four,
Minx?
nah. I mean, the Minx is cool. Rufus keeps on saying, "We get into Mega Minx." Um, not yet. Let's say that. Four by
You're very
four.
focused.
Yes, in
Go
three by
ahead.
three. 4x4 I do sometimes, but I don't really practice it either. Um, so yeah, 3x3. I do practice a lot.
Do you feel like that puts more pressure though? Because if 3x3 is the only event you compete in that day, then, if you don't do well, it's like disappointing, or nah, you don't really feel that?
Mm, I mean, if you go to a lot of comps, then you have one comp where you do bad. You're like, "Oh, who cares? I mean, just one comp bad."
Like with me, it's like, okay, I didn't do too well in 3x3, but I got a PR in Pyraminx or whatever.
Oh yeah. Even if I get like a PI in like OH or 2x2 and do bad in 3x3, I don't really look at the other events because I mean, if I get a good average, it's mostly because I don't. I'm just getting lucky, which because I never practice it. So um, yeah. Also, if you don't practice an event and do it in the comp, it's like really fun because like um you're
You
just
can like
doing
PB in
souls.
comp.
Yeah, and you're just doing souls like that you don't really care of. So it's quite fun. Um,
What's
but
your
in three by
favourite
three, I
event
do
that isn't 3x3?
one-handed properly.
Really?
But
More than 2x2?
yeah, 2x2 is dumb. Um, it's just, I mean, solving this little cube. I don't get why people spend their time doing that because well, what is the point? I would say. Uh,
Because people like to
but
one look at.
oh yeah, but I think like it's like so scramble dependent. Like a 3x3, if you have a bad scramble, who cares? Because you can still get a good solve, like a good F2L. One 2x2, I would say. That scramble would be a bad solve, but um,
So you don't
yeah,
like how luck is important in 2x2. You like it. You like 3x3 where it's more about skill.
yeah, because I think skill shows like skill. um, it shows like how good the person actually is, like doing 3x3.
What skill do you think is the most important for 3x3? Out of turning, look ahead, efficiency,
Um, I think
knowledge.
I think knowledge. Yeah, you need to have good knowledge. Like let's say my dad, he could be sub 20 if he knew all the alps. I like showed him like a solve where I got a 15 like flat where I was like turning as slow as he does but being really efficient. So I was like, so just learn the things and then you'll be this fast. You might podium at a beginner comp. I don't know. So yeah, I think if he does learn it, he'd be he'd be he wouldn't be slow anymore. I think he would quite like keeping. Or it's like at the moment I think he may be like scared because he's slow. I mean you shouldn't be scared because he's slow. Uh, but yeah, if he would learn it, like yeah, he would be good, I'd say.
So you think knowledge is
Yes,
very
you need good
important?
knowledge. TPS, I mean, you don't really need that to be sub 10 or sub 8 even, or even like sub 6.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, you don't need like masses of TPS. Um, yeah, I mean, you use a seat foot, but like, I don't think you need to push it like really far, like that your cube falls out of your hands. So, I I think you should just keep it at the speed where you like the speed. Like I used to turn too fast. I've slowed it down though. So
What's your favorite part of like solving a cube or cubing in general?
F2L.
F2R. Why is that?
Yes. But it was like you can be creative. Like some people just do algorithms. I think that's boring. It was like if you do pseudo slotting, learn like extra stuff like pseudo slotting, like block stuff. Then it's fun to learn it as well. It's like you can use it in your souls, and then it's fun to learn, and it will make you faster probably. So
I agree with that. I don't like algorithms because I like F2R. I feel it's more creative. It's not the same thing every time. You're coding
yeah,
something different. And with the cross, I guess it's creative as well, but you're not under like time pressure the way you are in F2R. Like in F2R, you
yeah.
have to
I think
improvise very quickly.
I think like doing a fast cross. I think people try and do a fast cross, but um, you can have a cross which is not that fast, but have good look at it and good F2L. So I don't really agree with the having fast cross. You have to have a fast cross because um you will still get a solve, which can be good. So um, I don't think you need a fast cross.
That's good because my cross is not very fast.
Yeah. Um. So oh yeah, and when you were judging me in leaps, um, I think fixed seating should be like a thing that they do. I think they should have like judges, actually assigned judges where people judge because it's fixed seating. I think they should do that because I think people will be faster, including me. So yeah, I think you should
What is
do
it
that.
that you like about fixed seating? What do you think made
Well,
you faster?
firstly, you can judge me, so you
Lovely
can judge
solve.
me the whole time. Yes, yeah. That's good. But then you're relaxed. Um, and you're not as frantic. I mean, yeah. So I think you should just do fixed eating and be relaxed. Have a nice judge. If you have like a judge who's not nice, I mean, I think you if you have like a judge like you, or like just a friend, um, I think you're better because you like more relaxed. Because like I think that's just how it works. So
Yeah, when you have a judge that you know that you can chat with and
yeah.
calms you down.
Yeah. Um. You said like what was it?
Oh, something about like
Like
what's for dinner or something like that.
no,
Like
no, the other thing. Like it was quite funny, and it also made me fart better. I mean, like
oh
it was
right,
like
yeah, it was like
it was
good
good
times.
times, good time. It was good times, good time. Like yes, very oh good time, good times. Like good times, good time. Yeah. Yeah, and that was very funny. So yeah, think about that, guys. Good times, good times. So it is. It is true. It is true.
Yeah, I think I said something like it's not about getting good times, it's about having a good time or something like that.
Yeah, and you also said good times, good times. So yeah, it was pretty funny. So yeah,
That was like a few solves in, right? Like you got
that was
I think
like
it was like
two solves in. That was
yeah,
after my 2-9, and then
and
I
then you
got
got a sub
six,
seven.
seven, seven. Yeah, and then I got sub seven, and then I got two low sevens. So it was an 8.1 average because of that stupid nine. Nines are so annoying. Because if you count one, it's just you have. I mean, you can still get good like 8-1, but I would have podiumed if I would have just got a few like tenth of a second better. So yeah,
But yeah, I think
they're
after
annoying.
that you started to like calm down, and I think that's where fixed seating helped you because you stayed in the zone, right? And then yeah, you got two
Yeah, yeah,
sevens.
and you don't need to stand up because I mean, who wants to stand up after the solve? Like, you want to sit down. Like, you're normally like tired after a solve. I don't know. If you like concentrate really hard, like actually like tired, but you don't really want to stand up, go back to the waiting area, get called, go back. Like, nah, I prefer fixed seating.
When I'm cubing, like it takes me a while to get in the zone, and then once I'm in the zone, like if I stand up and go somewhere else to come back, I'm not in the zone anymore.
Yes, yeah, I know. Like, if you get one good solve, like normally you would keep on getting good solves, but because of the standing up, yeah, and like bad solves not the same, but like I think I had like I got to six and then two low sevens. That was like I was in the zone then, and I was just like good, and so yeah, I think fixed team will like make people better.
So do you want
I
fixed
mean,
seating
you
for
want to
like
see.
finals or in general?
Yeah, I mean, in general, I'd say I think like in other countries that happens.
I think in Poland
Like
they do it.
yeah, and in Australia, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how they
Yeah, so
manage it
what?
though,
So yeah, I know, but if they manage it, I think UK can also manage it.
because like
But
in
I mean,
most of
the setup is good, but it would be better.
do you need like a lot of tables to do it in like the early rounds
Yeah, probably.
and a lot
I
of
think
judges?
yeah, and a lot of judges. But like in the morning, everyone is there, so
That's true. I
I
guess you
think they
could just
could.
get the other groups to judge.
Yeah,
But
uh,
no one can skip out on it then, I guess.
yeah, no one can skip out, but I think the people judging would judge. It's like don't like ask like um people like that don't look willing to judge because if they don't want to judge that's like yeah you want to have fun but I think they could choose people like who would judge like you would judge I think um and like other people as well so I think they could do that but I don't know how they would do that but I mean it might work but
I think
you could have
for
like
finals it's more realistic because
yeah,
it
in
requires less
finals.
changes.
Yeah, in finals. If you could do it like every time at finals, if you have enough judges, like that'd be nice. Because yeah, but also a problem like you
People
don't
go
have
home.
enough tables. Yeah, and yeah, you don't have like enough tables. Like most competitions. I mean Stevenage has like 12, I think. Like yeah, 16. Even if it's 16 you don't have so I don't think it could work, but um maybe it could.
Do you think you'd maybe go to Poland or one of those countries with fixed seating
Yeah,
properly?
I'm trying to persuade my parents to go to um this competition in what is the name? Like at the beginning of the year in Poland. All around this Katowice. Yeah. But I looked at flights and they were horrible. Like timing was like 6 o'clock in the morning. Who wants to do that? but yeah, I don't think it will work. Um, but I still have a long time to try and get you over there, but probably not. Um, so yeah,
So, let's
so
talk about the podium that you just got with
yeah.
Rufus, you, and Jacob.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Did
what
you know
about
you
it?
were gonna get the podium? Um, I, th- I think you got worst possible average on that one. So I think it was like the fourth
Yeah,
solve that guaranteed it.
I yes, fourth salt did guarantee it. I was like, after the round, I was like, yeah, it's 782, and then it was 782, and then um, my dad was just like, wait, how do you do that? And then I was like, yeah, yeah, but
When did you
um,
realize it would podium or could podium?
I realized it after fourth song, and then like after what fifth solve, yeah. I realized like yeah, like bad. Well, I was like smiling. I was like, yeah, I podiumed. Yeah, but I still didn't really believe it. Like after the round, um, so it
You
was
were
like,
you asking people what they got like throughout the round to try to figure out where you were?
um, I was asking like Jacob and Rufus. Not no, not Rufus. More Jacob. Like on like he got a nine, then uh like some, and then a few solves, and I was like, I think I had two of the solves, like that I knew of, and I mean Jacob, he's a very good keeper. I mean, if the scrambles are good, he does good things about them. Like I think so. Um, think yeah, so. Rufus, Monty, and Jacob and Anish I was worried about, and Jake I was worried about. I thought I wouldn't podium, and then I was like, oh, I think I podium. And then Rufus asked Jake and Anish what they got, and then like on my fourth, sort of going into fifth, he said like, yeah, 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 you've podiumed, so that's good. Um, yeah, so I was come for the last solve. I had a little look up. Um, like I think I did like something like that on PLL. Like yeah, but not very big. So I think I did well.
Yeah, and yeah, 706 on the fourth solve. Um, I mean, those times they look pretty good. Was that like roughly what you were averaging at home?
At
Is that right?
home, yeah, 7. That's like sometimes I'm worse, sometimes I'm better, but in the middle, yeah, probably something better.
And do you feel like you sort of broken a mental barrier getting at the podium? Because you were on pace for it before, but the last solve you get psyched out.
Yes, I think just like forget about the podium chances like before if you have a chance, and just try to get good solves. I mean everyone tries that, but if you like forget about everything else around it. But the tricky part is you can't actively forget, you can't actively do these things because then you get worried and nervous, like, but you should be I think you should be nervous. Not too nervous though. Too nervous is bad. But if you just put everything else like away without noticing, but you do it, then you get good souls. So, I would do that.
So your next comp's in a week and a half,
Yeah.
and Nordic Championships, it's a lot more competitive, I guess, than the local ones you've been to.
Yeah,
Do you have
yeah.
any goals for that one? Is it like just good average or just have a good time? Or...
Ah, I I'm probably not gonna make it into the finals. I think I was like a really low chance to make it into finals. If I get really good though, I could make it, but probably not. And if I don't, we have like a room going out to the runaway, so I can do plane spotting. So um,
So you win
yeah,
either way.
so yeah,
After that, you may or may not go to Stevenage May, right? That's your next
yeah,
actual
because
goal.
also I have like a 7:30 flight arriving in London Heathrow. Then I have because it's bank holiday, so after the Monday I have a school trip camping. Like um yeah, so it's gonna be 4 days. What should I do? They haven't replied yet if I'm allowed to cube. If I'm not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna print out scrambles. Yeah, it's
Oh no.
they should now. Because I need like siesta, right? And then like to bring something. I would be decently angry at them. Because like they should. Wait, but I don't know yet
I
if
guess
they
you
will.
can hand scramble and do slow solve,
Yeah,
two
true.
pairs, that sort of thing.
Yeah, but like the competition is on the Sunday. Yeah, so I might not be like in time for signing up, which is kind of sad. It was like if someone's on the waiting list, like they might not get in. But I don't know if I'm because I want to get in, because well, um, which is a competition. I like competition, so I want to do it. But if I'm like way too tired, I like can't really cube. Like the days afterwards, like I'm probably not gonna do it. But I'll try to do it. Whatever.
Be nice. It's my last planned comp for a while, unless if I book some more. I've got this, and then Euros. I haven't booked anything else in between.
When is yours? Is yours after May?
Yeah, it's in July 16th to 19th.
Um, can you go to Bristol?
I don't know when that is.
Bristol is sometime then. Um, and there's another Stevenage. 1 week before Euros, I'm going there. Rufus is going there. I don't know if Jacob is. So, that's also a nice
Yeah,
competition.
I haven't booked it
Nicholas
yet.
Archer.
Oh
Nicholas
yeah.
Archer is there. Your roof friend. Um, I think he's going there. I'm pretty sure he's going there. Well, I'll check again. So, yes, Stevenage July. Uh, yes, Nicholas Archer, Noah, Ryan Chan, Sean Moran, Rufus, Cham, Daniel Robinson, Tommy Lynn, me, and then some other people, but I don't really know them, so just gonna leave it there. So yes, your friend is going, Nicholas Archer. So yeah,
It'd be interesting to see what he does because I spoke to him in Leeds, and right now he's
yeah.
busy with uni and exams, so he can't really like practice as much as he used to. But he says after exams, preparing for Euros, he'll sort of get back on the OH grind. Um, Maybe he pulls up another world record. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. If he would win Euros, that would be cool. Um,
I
he
think he
could
has a good
win.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But you never know. Yeah.
He's
Yes.
globaling 8.3 one-handed at the moment. I think he used to global faster than that. And obviously his world record is like was 795. So maybe he can get back to that.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to world record in Euros. I think that's probably too much pressure.
Yeah, yeah. I think he
But
needs to like do 8.3, maybe. I don't know.
yeah, I
He's
mean he
like,
got 8.7 in Leeds finals. I think. I don't
oh,
think he was
yeah.
happy with that. I think Juliet Sebastian got an 8.5 OH average the other day, which
Yes.
is yeah, which is like world record 13.
Okay.
So he's got some
I think he has
competition.
yeah. But I think with some luck he could win it. And he also uses root, which might be like better in some storms.
Yeah, and every every comp I've been to where he's there, but he's always way ahead of second place by like at least like 2 seconds or something. Um,
Yeah.
so even in UKC, I think he had like a 1.5 second gap between him and second place or something like that. So um, yeah, in Euros, I'm like he'll probably be more competitive. He'll probably actually like care because when he competes, everyone fights for second place.
Yeah.
In Leeds, it was like he got an 8.7 average, and then I think it was Caleb that got like a 12 point something,
Yeah. Caleb will film.
12.5. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
they're like a couple of 12s basically. So
You
yeah,
think
that'll
he's gonna
be.
win?
Hmm?
You think he's gonna win UKC, Caleb?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm actually
Yes.
not sure. I think either Jamie or Caleb can take it.
Yes,
Jamie,
I want Caleb to do it.
you want Caleb to do
He's
it?
yes, I want Caleb to do it.
I mean, I like both of them, so
Yeah, Caleb is like on the rise at the moment, and um,
he's been doing really
also
well. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and think if he keeps on doing that, he's a shot of winning. So yes, that'd be cool to see.
I think once once James is done with his exams,
Yeah,
I think he's probably going to start grinding, and any one of them could win it. I think it'll be really exciting and really close.
yeah, yeah, me too.
I think he won it with like a 7 average last time.
Oh yeah, and only 8 go in the finals, which means I probably won't go in the finals. Well, I mean,
What average do you think will win in UKC this year?
uh, 6-1, 5-9.
6-1
Yeah,
in UKC finals. That's a lot of pressure.
I know, but I mean that's what they do in like competitions. So I think like
Because it's going to be head-to-head finals. I don't know if you've ever been to a comp where they did head-to-head finals.
how
Not the new head-to-head format. I mean the old head-to-head
yeah,
format.
yeah, I like the old. I've never been to one though.
I've been to a few. So they did it in UKC. They did it in the UK Open with it was James Alonso versus Timon. That was pretty exciting.
But yeah,
Um,
so
um, but it's a lot of pressure because you see the person like next to you, and even though you're not against them, you're against everyone in the finals. But
uh-huh.
I feel like that just mentally makes it harder because you're like on display for every solve. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Um, do you find it hard to cube with an audience, like to do
No,
well when people are watching?
no, no. I like it when people are watching. Then with the added pressure, it's like it's quite
So
fun.
nerves make you faster.
I mean, not always, but I like nerves. It's like a cool feeling, I'd say. So if you like nerves, I mean, yeah. Um, I mean, it's quite good to like them,
That's
because
fair.
then, yeah, because also the feeling is quite like satisfying, like being nervous, and then if you do well, that's even more satisfying.
So maybe in the next 4 months you can get into the top 8 in UKC. Get the
Maybe,
crowd
probably.
watching you. Do you feel like it's harder to improve at your speed now than it was earlier? Or do you feel like it's kind of the same?
It's. I mean, for like, I'd say it's like not that hard. Um, because I mean, I'm still improving, but I don't know how different people feel on that. But I don't really. I do feel like a difference in like how big I'm improving, but how I'm improving is not changing.
Right, so like
I'm
when you
still
average
improving.
like 9, you can improve by half a second. When you average 7,
Yes, yeah,
by like 0.1 seconds.
yeah. So, I mean, yes. So, I'm still improving, which is good, but not, of course, not like massively. But I am still improving.
And you're happy with that.
Yes, I am.
That's good. Alright, so we reached about an hour. Is there anything else you wanted to cover?
Um, I don't know.
I mean, I think I'm just going to repeat that, like, you've been cubing for a year and 3 months, right?
Yeah, some things. Yeah, yeah.
And you're officially averaging sub 8, like 7.8. And
Yes.
yeah, uh, that is just insane. Like, most cubers do not get that good that fast. Uh, so, yeah, I mean, like, well done on getting that far, and no pressure, but I think if you've improved that fast, like if you got to that level that quickly, then at your age, you can get even faster, and you can like really rise up in the ranks. So
Yeah,
might
yeah.
not be famous yet, but I think give it a year, and people will know your name. Do you think about that, or do you just want to solve and
I
not
mean, yeah,
think about?
I think about that, but yeah. I mean, Luke posted a video on YouTube, so that was old 789, but I should make a channel actually of like posting it, because like 789 is kind of old now. Like my solving. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it was kind of quite. It was quite lucky, I would say. It was like
Right, it wasn't as
so.
clean as you're doing now.
Yeah, so my solving's like better now. So I should like do something about that.
I saw that video and I was very surprised to see it because it just showed up on my YouTube and I was like, wait, I know this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. So I think Sandeep was the first one to see it and like the first comment. How did he like comment so fast? He commented like exactly when it opened. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Um. Like, well, all these people said like, "Oh, he's my friend. Oh, I know this guy." Like, I went on them and I was like, "Who is this guy? I don't even know him." So yeah, I think there,
Trying to remember what I commented on it.
like,
I think
yeah, yeah, like,
I think I said like, let's go, Tommy.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, well, if you do make a channel, let me know. I'll subscribe.
yeah, and
Yeah, well, those are all the questions that I had Thank you for being on the
Okay.
side with me. This is quite fun.
Yeah.
Good luck at Nordics.
Yes.
Hopefully you can make it to finals, even though you're 40th. But if you pull, if you pull some good solves, you can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully.
No,
16 going to finals. It's kind of mean.
16.
Yeah.
What is the 16th seed right now in Nordics?
I'll check. I'll check. This is the wrong comment. Wait, I'm going out. Like in a few seconds.
Daniel Egdahl. Okay, 689.
What? Wait. Oh, look
That's,
at
but
that.
I think that's his PR average.
Yeah. 689. That's. I know Rufus is 24th. Like, yeah, they're good people here, but I no, I don't think they will average that. So
No, I bet if you look at the last couple of comps,
yeah,
let's see.
I'll go on like Daniel. Very good though. Nah. He's not that good. Yeah, so I could beat like him. So I don't think like it's accurate like 40th, like 45th, because they
Yeah, I
don't
mean these
actually
are
like
the
have it.
best times. They're not the
Yeah,
usual
yeah,
times.
yeah. Like some people who have like a 6 average and they actually average like 8, 9. So um, yeah, no, I think they should do like a maybe not off the PR, maybe off like the average of the averages.
Like the mean of their last 100 solves or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense, and it'd like be seasonal, so you can know like how good
Yeah,
someone is doing at that time, like what your real chances are.
yeah. So I don't know, but I think I mean it's a good system, but I don't know how to make it better because I don't know if you can make it better because like how, but I think it would be too complicated with like the last solves. If it's like a newcomer and he's like first competition was bad and like second competition was good, that's like a bit unfair. So I think heritage is good. So yeah.
I think there's a couple of people who've made like websites that predict what people can get based on their times. Um,
Yeah, I had one, but I was actually better than what it said, so I think it was very wrong.
yeah, I guess code and maths isn't everything.
Yeah,
There's
it's like how you are on the day, but yeah.
well, okay. I mean, it looks like you have a chance anyway. Um, it all depends on how you do and how they do, whose good day it is. But yeah, I haven't heard of most of these people.
I mean, like they're from a different country, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I've heard of Kim, Roger Halfson. I've seen a
Yeah,
couple of his
but it's,
videos.
oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, and then the Ekdal brothers.
Ah, yeah. Are they good?
They're
Yeah,
pretty
they're
good in a whole
pretty good.
bunch of things.
So yeah, it'll be tricky. Well, we'll see how I am. So
And yeah, enjoy the flight as well.
yes, yeah. Oh, I forgot to talk about the flight too. So we're taking an A321 Neo for that one, and then fly back A319. So it's gonna be good.
Which one's better?
I prefer the A319 because,
The
like,
older one.
yeah, and it's just like it's old, and they have like they're just like old and like good because they're like old and yeah.
The more comfortable seating and the old
Oh
style.
yes, yeah. So I hope we do get to fly on the old ones, but if not, we're flying on the newer older ones, which are also good. So I'm excited for that one. And it's a 7:30 flight with plane spotting, so it's gonna be good.
Okay. Well, let me know how that goes and tell me which one you end up getting. Uh, and I don't know anything about planes. I've learned most of what I know about planes from you, basically.
Yeah. So
Plane spotting.
stop.
Yeah, I hopefully I see you in Stevenage May, if you're up to it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I hope I'm up to it. So I hope I can do it. So I hope I'm like
Able to cube
fit-
before it.
yeah, just like not like sleeping the whole day. But yeah. So I hope I go there. We'll see.
It's
Probably
on
I will.
the Saturday, right?
So, uh, I don't want the wrong thing. 3x3 is on Sunday, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
What else? Yeah, yeah. Um, and one-handed.
We'll get our rematch.
I broke my PR average actually. So
Oh, what time did you get?
I'll check. I kind of forgot. I got
Oh, a 22 average.
22:03 average. Yeah, 22:03.
Okay, I need to beat that. This I practice a lot, and you're beating me,
Oh yeah,
and you don't practice.
yeah. I mean, um, you know, it's
I think I need to
it's.
like just get faster at 3x3, then go back to doing one-handed. All right. Well, yeah. Good luck, Tommy. Thanks for being on. I hope you enjoyed being on the podcast. It's very interesting stuff. All right.
It
See you.
was. Yeah. Bye.